Yeah, man, I'm going back in that isolation mode, that mode of me putting myself first, that mode of me trying to find out who I really am. Right around this time, a month from now, I was smoking weed, and around this time I was working on myself. I improved. I started reading my Bible every day. I started gaining a connection with God, as well as I started trying to build my muscles up, doing push-ups every day. I was doing like 1,000 push-ups a day for a week at a time. And it's getting around that time, and I feel like I shouldn't wait, like I said, and I want to start my progress of working towards that, because I feel like I need this isolation moment. I need this isolation for a couple months to know who I really am, and to gain a stronger feel to let people know who I really am. You know, I disguise who I really am sometimes when it comes to how I feel, and I always smile through everything. No matter how I feel, I smile, and I feel like that's not being truthful. That's not me expressing how I actually feel. You know, my job is to also always push out positivity, but I feel like sometimes my smiles get taken for granted. People don't know that I can be a bad person. I can react horribly, but I choose not to. And when I mean people taking it for granted, I mean as in they'll see me smiling, I'm consistently smiling and consistently showing love and consistently being there for someone, but they don't respect my boundaries. You get what I'm saying? And I need to be able to gain confidence to let people know how I really feel. I feel like I disguise that a lot, like I was saying before. I try to smile through everything, and smiling through everything is great, and I'm gonna continue doing that. But I'm gonna let people know, even through the smiles, how I really feel. Because when you disguise it over and over again and over again, it starts to bother you, starts to mess with you. I could personally say that I have a lot of growing to do within me. I thought I made a major growth from last year to now, and maybe I did, but I know I have so much more to grow, so much more to do to grow within myself. I've changed, like I said, from last year to now. I have definitely changed, but there's things that I'm weak at and things that I need to make stronger. I wanted to start waking up every morning and getting up early and doing things, and actually starting my day off early, because that's what people who are successful do. That's what people who want a better life for themselves do. They get up early before everybody else does. It's nobody walking around me right now, because you know why? Majority is asleep. Majority is sleep, and if they're not asleep, they're heading to work. And I want to be a part of the few. You know, I want to be a part of the people who are working despite their feelings. That's another thing. I feel like I work depending on my feelings, on my emotions. My emotions shouldn't affect my work ethic, and that's what it does. It affects my work ethic. If something kind of turns me off or kind of gets unbalanced a little bit, I can't think straight. I can't work as hard as I wanted to, because now I'm thinking about that situation, and now I'm getting upset about a situation that happened. So that's something I have to work within. I don't know about you guys, but there's a lot I want to work within myself. And last year, like I said, I was back in the isolation mode, man. I was alone, and not just alone, but with God. You know, I find it difficult to read my Bible, and I was consistent with it, and then from yesterday and the day before, I didn't read my Bible. So it's like, I know that I have to do these things, but my feelings are stopping me. My feeling of tiredness or procrastination, of comfortability. You know, I don't want that to stop you guys. I say everything I say to so we can relate, so I can tell you how it feels. You know, I'm 17, and I'm trying to start my journey with God. I'm trying to gain a better relationship with God, because I know that's the truth. I know that's the way. I know that's the way to live. You know, I may not be perfect, and trust me, I curse. Trust me, I say things that a real Christian not supposed to be saying, or not even a real Christian, or a Christian not supposed to be saying. I say out of line jokes, or I do things that aren't right. But at the end of the day, I always keep in my mind that I want to be a Christian, that I want to be really into the religion. You know what I'm saying? But my emotion always try to take charge of that. The reason I'm telling y'all this is because I don't want y'all to think I'm perfect. I don't want y'all to think that, Fable think he's perfect. Fable think that he's better than everybody else, and that he knows it all. Good person, but I have a lot of like things I have to improve within myself. I'm trying to go on this journey with God, and this journey of finding who I am, and journey of being comfortable with being alone. I've gotten better with being alone, but I was always used to somebody being with me, or I'm being with someone, and I want to get better at being alone. I want to be comfortable on going on dates with me, comfortable in sitting in a movie theater by myself with 100 people who's together. You know what I'm saying? Example like that. Like, I want to be comfortable in being by myself, no matter who's with the group, no matter what, because being comfortable within myself would take me far, would help me, because I would know that I don't need nobody but God, nobody but me. A lot of people ask me why you want to do certain things and what's the reason for doing certain things. It's because I want to be different. I want to do things differently. People in general claim God, and they don't try to get better with it. And I claim God, and I'm not the best. I'm not the best, but I'm trying to get better with it. I'm trying to get better in understanding Him, better in finding what's causing me not to read the Bible, what's causing me to be bored of the Bible, what's causing me to say the things I say, so I know how to make myself better. What I'm really saying is, I'm trying to build a relationship with God, and I'm trying to be a better version of myself, and it's not perfect for me, so I don't think it should be perfect for you. Whatever you're going through, I'm talking about to the worst, the worst thing you could possibly done in your life. Don't feel like it's over. Don't feel like God won't forgive you, because I'm a person who learned that God forgives you if you just repent and you try to change. A lot of people feel like they did the worst thing in the world and God can't forgive them, but God could forgive you. He will. He can. You just gotta trust it and change, and trust it, everything being the process. Whatever you're doing now is not gonna automatically stop, but eventually, consistently, you doing it over and over again, you attacking it, eventually it's gonna be over. I just like to make that comparison with y'all all the time and let y'all know I'm not perfect, man. I'm far from perfect. I'm far from being the best. Stay motivated. I love y'all. We will see y'all in the next clip, man.